If you told me at the beginning of the season that Chelsea would be sitting second on the table in December, ahead of Manchester City, ahead of Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspurs, ahead of Manchester United, I was going to call you a liar. I didn't believe that Chelsea could make such progress in a very short period of time. So, this video, let me just make a disclaimer before I start the video by saying I'm still 100% committed to the project. I'm still supporting Enzo Maresca 100%. And this video is not about Maresca out, Todd Boehly out, Clear Lake out, because many people are taking advantage now to say, I told you so. But those are the people who are not happy no matter what. They've been against the new owners since day one. They've been against Enzo Maresca. They've been against the policy of buying young players. So they are just looking for a moment like this to say, I told you so. So they can continue their campaign against Chelsea Football Club, but they call themselves Chelsea fans. So this video is very constructive. This video is gonna bring solutions instead of complaining, insulting, cursing all the time without proposing anything on the table. If you are against the owners, you just insult 24/7, what is your solution? They are not going anywhere. They spent a lot of money, more than 5 billion right now for the club. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue insulting them for how long? I know hate is going to bring money. Negativity is going to bring attention, and it's going to make you popular on social media because you curse every single second.
And that would have been another viral video, whether it's hate or whatever. Literally, hate brings money, hate brings likes, hate brings views. It doesn't matter. Love or hate, it still brings views.
That's what the new generation want to hear, but sometimes you have to bring solutions instead of talking a lot of nonsense, and it's not gonna change anything. This video is about my 5 things Enzo Maresca and Chelsea Football Club should do in order to fix the problem now and prepare for the future, because this is a project. It's not only about fixing the problem now, but about preventing issues from happening in the future. Number 1 thing that Enzo Maresca need to do is the team selection need to be based on merit and not on names. Maresca told us that he chooses people depending on how you perform in training and also how you perform in games. But what we see is when somebody performs good in one game, the next game he's benched. Mark Guiu, Christopher Nkunku, and Joao Felix are perfect examples for that. And Enzo Maresca told us that Chelsea don't have 2 teams. One for the Conference League and another one for the Premier League. He said that Chelsea got one team with 25 players, and any player can play in any competition. But in reality, if you look at it closely, there are 11 to 15 players that he trusts, and the rest of the players are there just to make up numbers. The second thing Enzo Maresca needs to do is to manage better substitutions and rotation. Chelsea got a big squad and a lot of quality. Regardless of the narrative, you can find the so-called B team players who are better than the one who are in the A team. But the manager is not even giving them a chance. In order to keep the team healthy and happy, you have to try to be fair with everybody and rotate the team accordingly. Nobody is saying that you have to change the team every single game, but at least make subs on time. You don't want to always to give people 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and sometimes I've seen Maresca bringing a sub in the 90th minute. That is total humiliation, and I don't expect them to perform good on the pitch because they are already frustrated, and you humiliate them with giving them 2 minutes on the pitch. It's not fair. The third thing that Maresca need to do is to chill out. Yes, I said it. Chill out. Maresca likes to publicly criticize his players, calling out on different players here and there. I know people love that because that is the generation that we are living in, but it's not a good image for Chelsea Football Club, and it's not gonna be good for Maresca himself in long term. Because think about it. When you are winning games, people agree with you. People want you to talk even more. But when you are losing games, people will start questioning you, and you already lost your dressing room. You're gonna lose the fans because fans are flip-flop FC. Today they applaud you because of trophies and because of game won, but when you start losing, my friend, you're gonna be on your own. Exposing publicly your players also devaluate them on the market because Chelsea needs some money. Even if you think that the player is not good enough for your system or got bad attitude or whatever your reasons are, you have to try to be diplomatic and professional. How much money do you think people can spend on Raheem Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Chukwuemeka, and even Noni Madueke? Well, you will be very lucky to get 10 million because Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca already exposed them publicly that they are not good enough for his system, or they have bad attitude, or they are lazy in training, and such and such. Do you think people are stupid to just come and spend a lot of money on your junks? No, but there are certain managers that will always say positive things about their players, knowing that they are bad, but they keep everything inside the house. They talk to the players face to face, and they pretend to say good things in public just to keep their value up. If you expose them, it's not helping you. It's not helping the players, and it's not helping the club. The only people that benefit from that are social media drama account and traditional media who will milk it and get as much money as they can from negativity. The fourth thing that Maresca and Chelsea Football Club need to do is to get rid of the players that don't want to be there and the players that they don't want to keep, because that is creating a lot of frustration in the camp. All those players are friends. Let me give you an example. Noni Madueke is best friends with Carney Chukwuemeka. When Chukwuemeka is not playing, Noni Madueke is not happy, and you can even tell by his behavior on the pitch. Remember, after the Champions League win, many players didn't want to stay at Chelsea anymore under Thomas Tuchel. He was too toxic. The like of Ziyech, Christian Pulisic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Kai Havertz, Kovacic, Werner, all of them didn't want to be there anymore. They were playing football games because they were paid a lot of money, but the joy of playing football was already gone from those players. So we have to avoid that kind of situation. If you look at some players' body language at the moment, it just tells you that they are not happy. So I think people like Nkunku and even Joao Felix, if you can't give him playing time, you have to let him go, because the situation is just gonna get worse and worse. The fifth thing that Chelsea and Enzo Maresca need to do is to bring new players. In January, we can bring couple key players to help us push for top 4, the Conference League, and the FA Cup. And you never know. Never say never in life. I still believe that the Premier League race is still wide open. Nothing is done yet, and many things can still happen. I don't believe that Arsenal and Liverpool are going to be perfect until the end of the season. I believe that they're going to drop points here and there, and it's up to Chelsea to capitalize. Therefore, they have to be proactive. Bring some key players, and then let's fight until the end and see what's going to happen. In January 2025, Chelsea need to bring at least 2 key players if they are serious about finishing the season strongly. The first position is going to be a defender, center back, full back, whatever it is. I would prefer to bring somebody who is versatile, who is experienced, and who can do the job immediately instead of bringing another kid to develop. We have so many kids already, and our defense is the slowest defense in the league. If you look at the players that we have there, Tosin, very slow. Colwill, very slow. You can't count on Fofana, who is most of the time in the hospital. Badiashile, very slow and injury prone. We have another very good defender that the manager doesn't trust. I think if he can give more playing time to Renato Vega, he might turn to be one of the best in the league. Disasi is just a liability. You can't really count on him. The second position that we need somebody in January is the midfield. Because if something happened to Moises Caicedo, I'm telling you, we're going to be in big trouble. So we should recall somebody instead of buying somebody. You call back Ugo Chuko or Andrew Santos, because I heard that Cesar Casadei might go on loan or sold in January. Dewsbury Hall and Chukwuemeka also are leaving in January. So we need somebody in the midfield that can help us, and not anybody. Is somebody who is ready to hit the ground running. Many people are talking about number 9, but I think Chelsea should wait until summer for number 9 because it's going to be very expensive to bring somebody in January. And I believe that Mark Gill and Nicholas Jackson can help us a lot. And also Cole Palmer is there, Noni Madueke, Jadon Sancho and Pedro Neto can still score a lot of goals.